All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about you and what you can do. In other words, how do I get you to millionaire status? You see, you have a dream, that's great. You have a goal list. Did you follow through? Did you reach your goal or did you fall down? Did you get knocked down 1,000 times? You have to get up 1,001? Today, there's no pictures or recording in the beginning. Why? Because I want you to put it in here. Let's understand, when you write something down and you see it and you hear it, it actually records to your brain. The bottom line is I want you to have your cell phone ready anyway, because I'll show you a couple of pictures I want you to take. Now, me, I'm going to talk about how I reach every goal I've ever had. First million at 14 and a half, first billion at 21, second billion at what? 2.6 billion at 26. From there, 3.7 billion in 2009. Then all of a sudden, I got in a coma. You see, we all have shit days, weeks, months, or years. There's me in 1981. Highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. And every time I hear some ding-dong say white man can't jump, makes no sense to me. But I like goodies. You like goodies? I'm talking about Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and mansions. Big Bear, Havasu. Oh, don't forget about Huntington Harbor. We get to play. My first series trying to help the world was called Winning the Game of Business. Because to me, it was like a chess game. I became a chess, basically, master at the age of 12 and a half years old. It was kind of fun. No one wanted to play with me. You see, winning the game of business, that's what you should be doing. But what did you do? Here's our problem with most people. Half the people in this world are lazy. The other half want a free ride. Some won't even want to sue you. Let's think about something today. You lose your job today. You got 8 months until you have a shit day, week, month, or year. Oh shit. I can't pay the bills. I can't pay the house payment. Can't pay the car. Can't feed the kids. We got 8 months. And by the end of 8 months, you've screwed up your credit. You dropped your score. You can't stuck. You can't get any more. You've now had bad credit for 3 to 6 years because you don't know what to do next. And everyone you ask questions to, what do they do? Blah, 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 blah. You see, what happens in most cases, people ask questions, somebody don't know how to do it anyway. So let's do this. Let's break down your life and do it my way for a while. 8 months for a what? What do we get to do? Let's have some rules and tools and steps. Number one, we need to take all our credit cards right when we have that point and increase the limits. Call the creditors up, and away. Increase it as much as we can. The next thing we have to do is look at your credit reports. We need to analyze you. You see, here's a 628 to a 728, and then an 828 by the time we were done. You see, credit reports are fraud, but everyone out there trying to say, I want to write these letters for you. They're actually lying. That's against federal law, I believe, but understand that's under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. If I analyze you, I can tell you what you need to do. How can I do it better than anyone else? I help set up the system behind the scenes. I trained Ken Yarborough. He was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon. He was security chief at TOW in Asperian. I'm the one telling him what to do. So what do we have to do? We get to analyze you. The next thing we're going to think about is 100,000 of credit. Here's the rules you didn't learn. All cards fluctuate, all of them but 2. So that means you need a sticky in the back of a card. We got a dummy proof that's. The reality is very simple. You jacked it up past 29%, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more. $10,000 card, if you had one, which most of you don't. All right, what are you gonna do? Let's go shopping, let's go what? Buy some stuff, let's go to dinner. A $10,000 card is only worth $2,900 bucks. If you don't put a sticky there, you're kind of screwed up. These cards don't fluctuate, these do. All cards fluctuate but 2. That means you jacked up the wrong damn card. You brought the pain home on yourself because you didn't know how to play the game. The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. People aren't stupid, but they do follow stupid, so do I sometimes. Now we got to cut all the crap out. The average person wastes $50 every other day, probably you. If I spend $5,000 on this card, all right, $5,000. The payment's $50 a month. What the average person wastes and pisses away, they can actually rebuild their life. All they have to do is understand that I'm online 6 days a week. Online, 6 days a week. In public, here, online. With you, classes. See, I've been teaching or preaching for over 49 years. Now, we're going to get 100,000 in corporate credit now. See, we're going to take my history, and this is 12 million here of credit, live credit. There's 62 million of it just to play with. And I'm going to add you to one of my cards on my dashboard. Then if I build you up, and away, and I'm asked for a separate billing so you get your own account. Got it? Not trade line crap, because that's a fraud too. We're going to use real credit, and you and I are going to partner up. Is that okay? Now, the next thing is what we're going to do is understand how to play with the corporation. Now let's go to the board. You ready to go to the board? Hopefully you have your tablet and pen. Here's you bringing the pain home. That kind of sucks. Here's the corporation, the corporate umbrella. I want you to write 3 divisions, not corporations. See, banks and grocery stores use corps owning corps. These are the division process. I, Ray Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, hey you Reynolds, whatever you want to say. Bottom line, even Pastor Reynolds. I invented basically division process in 85, 86. Your name's not on the form. So what do? We get to create a line of defense. A line of defense. See, all corporations are good, all right, because they're a legal person. And in the beginning, they have to learn how to play, and now they receive the money and the honey. So if I take right now, this is a $100,000 card, and I get it for the corporation, here's $100,000. And if I did it for each division, times what? 4, what do I have? 400,000 of credit. You see, it's a numbers game. See, this is how you win the game of business. And then if you want, the problem is half of you want to be in business, you want to be an entrepreneur, but you really don't have the game. You don't have what it takes to be an entrepreneur, half of you. But would you like an income? The answer is yes. You see, what's called auto income, I created that in the 80s and 90s as well. See, you want to be an investor. What if we took you, rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty, and get you personal credit, all right, 750 score, rebuild the corporation, 100,000 plus credit, and we take 25,000 of that credit, all right, off of a card or a line of credit, and I put you in a Wendy's restaurant, a storage unit, a laundromat, dry cleaning. That's what I did for my clients for years. So if you want, I'll do the work for you, with you, and all you got to do is basically let me use the credit that I build you and get into that project with me and to be one of my soldiers, like a storage unit, for instance. I partner up with one of my clients. The income, we got $17,350 a month each division. So what do? Well, the corporation absorbs the money. It pays tax when it's profitable. So what happens is now you can decide your lifestyle based on the income base. So we could play the game to win. So before you're laid off or fired or you have an oh shit day, week, month, or year, why don't you listen to me? There's me in 1981. I kicked the light out, by the way, when the Guinness Book of Records showed up too. It was only 13 feet. I was kicking the door jam at 10. Basketball hoop at T-Week or junior high. Registered newspaper, took a picture. White boys can jump. Then I still hear stupid people saying, white men can't jump. So if it's a mindset, if I can touch it, I can kick it. Let's write down what works for me, okay? See it, believe it, go get it. It works. I see what I want, I go get it, and I don't have an excuse. See it, I pray, go get it. See, it works. Hey, I've taken every business I've ever started into 100 million to $1 billion. I don't know why you have not. See, it's only 38 steps for every goal you want. You got to master it by listening to what? Hearing it 8 times to apply knowledge and ask a bunch of questions. You should be focusing on winning the game of business right now. The problem is you're sitting there going, beep, 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 you're letting life pass you by. I know you're 45 to 75, and you screwed up yourself. You're lacking knowledge, kicked your own assets. And maybe a friend and family member knocked you down too. That's just a damn excuse. Fight through the pain. Auto income. I didn't know what to call it. I got 22,000 pay phones when I'm 17 and a half. That's 6.6 million a month. I got 19 houses transferred to my divisions, and I did up and away. I got my Shakey's. I got my 31 flavors. I got my donut stores. I got all these shopping centers. I'm making money. See, I just need to pay my damn bills. I created auto income. Now, I'd like to design and talk to you personally, design a package for you and get you to 10,000 to 100,000 a month. Would that be okay? I do all the work for you. And you just hold my hand and we sing Kumbaya. So we're going to be what together? We're going to be winning the game of business. Now, Ray's way of life, my way now. My next series, I basically was the largest, second largest advertiser in California, 32 years. Isn't that fun? See, the truth will set you free. But again, not everybody likes me. Nobody likes you. Hey, live with it. It's the way it works. The Millionaire's Founders Kit is what I did next. You see, I wanted to write books for dummies, but that was already taken. I set up 12 books, 1 book for every month of the year. At the end of the year, we have the Blueprint for Success, which I own the rights to that because of my TV and radio shows for over 30 years. We get to play the game to win. Is that okay we play my way? I would like you to please join the Puppet Master Club. I've had a Puppet Master Club for over 40 years. This is where you get an income. What do we do? Here's Linda. She's a client from 1986. She spent $2,000, 26 bucks a month on a credit card. Now, I've made her a millionaire 5 times so far. The Hyatt Hotel in Texas converted to an apartment complex. All right, I'm one of the top experts in the world to take hotels and convert them to apartment complex and turn them into 30 to 50 million. Take a picture, scan it later today. Why? She'll tell you I made her a millionaire 5 times. All right, you see, she's playing the game to win. Now, Shaq, I believe he's a puppet master. He owns Popeyes. No, he owns John's Pizza. He owns this pizza. He's at Popeyes and Papa John's and pretzels and what? And donut stores and candies and what? Oh yeah, and hamburgers. Does he really make the food? Nope. He's a puppet master. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Hell, he owns See's Candy. You see him making candy? But he's a puppet master. See, he's the banker behind the scene. There's always a management company. You see, you get to play my way. Here's me in front of the 2 of the 21 cars for the car collection and 2 big buildings. Yeah, that's only 1,013 divisions. I haven't been making 100 million plus. It's okay. You want to play my way yet? Let me know. We're going to play the game. We're going to win the game of business. I'd like you to get your cell phone ready, if you would, please. All right, not yet. Okay, I'm going to take a card, 1 card. I'm going to, down daisy chain, write down daisy chain. I'm going to take 1 card and daisy chain it times 9 more divisions. So we can turn it into $1 million. Then we're going to turn around and go buy some businesses. Now, I'll do it with you, for you, if that's okay. I can teach you how to do it, I'll do it for you. If you name a corporation after you, that's called stupid. If you name it what it does, that's called double stupid. And if you run the business as a corporation, that's called triple stupid. Hey, when they sue the corp, they sue you. You're the only voice they got. If you run a corporation as a management company, manages entities like banks and grocery stores and cities do, you get to win the game. You want to play yet? Do yourself a favor. Take a picture now. Let's get you to $10,000, $100,000 to $1 million a month. Would that be okay? I've accomplished that many times over. We get to play my way. But we need $25,000, $50,000, $75,000 to put into an escrow to be a partner with me. Let's take it off of a credit card. Is that okay? A line of credit. You see, I will build the credit you can actually put into the business and take away your excuses. See, that's what most people have, is a bunch of excuses. Now, let's understand. Take a picture now. Here's the 10 businesses I've done for 40 plus years. I call it auto income. Management company managing it for you. And since I'm the expert of auto income in the first place, since I created it, all right, in 86 and 87, well, let's have some fun. What do? Now, I got to blueprint you. I don't believe I can help you 100% until I blueprint you. This means you and I are on the phone for an hour with your partner of life, past, present, future, good, bad, and ugly, tax lien, bankruptcy. You need to know, did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know these things. Then I got to talk about your family, your corporation, and your division process. You need 18 divisions. Write it down. From there, what do we? Irrevocable trust. We got a plan to live. We got a plan to die. We got to be prepared, unless you want your family stuck in probate, which kind of sucks too. We got to play the game. The car division, house could be escrow, closed, homestead, trust. Hell, you forgot the homestead. You didn't know what the hell that is, even a trust. By the way, you can buy the house through the trust instead. What do? Auto income, cash flow free per time. In my books over 40 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3. So what do? A blueprint call with me at the office. They're going to sell it to you for $699. No, it's $2,000 bucks. It's expensive. But if you did it through me today during this broadcast, it's $999. It's half price. See, you get to play and get a discount when you play with me direct. We get to play the game and win. But this is free when you partner with me. Now let's play my way for a while, okay? What does this mean? If we're going to partner together, I got to have you set up these steps, rules, and tools. Let's say I'm going to get you $10,000 a month, and we close an escrow. See, in an escrow, nobody can screw you out of money like your friends and family did before, or hurt you or bring the pain home. Escrow closes, your entity owns a piece of something. It's a certificate of ownership. Nobody can hurt you. Wow. But we need steps. In the first 6 months when we get an escrow closed, if we're going to get 10,000 plus a month, you're only getting half. See, we're going to build a reserve to get the next location. So again, understand the rules and tools. It's all certified in all the things we're doing anyway. We're going to play my way. I'm going to get you to 10,000, 100,000 a month to $1 million if you like. But again, I need you to follow through. What's the ultimate goal? We take the form. I was given the chance to create or modify. In 84, you know what this said? It said husband, wife, and partner. How about I take your corp that I helped set up or do for you or get you one if you don't have one already in a division, and you're going to be 4A. How about I take one of my corporations and I'm 4? And you get 25, 50, 75% of a Wendy's restaurant, a McDonald's, a storage unit, a car wash, or something like this. Wouldn't that be fun? Would you like to own a piece? See, maybe you're not an entrepreneur because you don't have the guts or the fight to get it. But sure as hell, you could be an investor, couldn't you? Let me invest the corporate credit that I build you, at least a piece of it. You see, that way you get auto income. Because running a business is a pain in the ass. If you want to partner with me, I've done this since 1987. But it's going to be up to you. But I need you to follow through too. You got to step up to the plate. I got escrows coming up in July, August, and September. Would you like to join the club? It's simple. But again, I always have this problem. I run pretty fast, and I always have I have people missing for the escrows. So I call my clients my soldiers. This is what I did in 2008, 9, all through that, having fun. See, we got to get them out there getting some money. See, I got more escrows than I got people. Now, my coaching program for a year of me helping build your business is about $30,000. That's okay. I'll usually give you $300,000 credit with it anyway, so I reimburse you anyway, times 10. But if you partner with me, it's $23,000. Simple. Now, you're allowed to make payments. Okay, we do that. If you did it today before I'm done talking, that means before this webinar is over, you get a half price discount, $10,000. That's right. If you sell that, you get a 10% on that too. So it's $9,000 for you. Wow. You'll notice I rhyme all the time too. I got this weird brain that goes back and forth. You know, they said I was retarded as a kid, but I brought my first million at 14 and a half, and I got total recall on those things, and I brought it with both hands talking at the same time. I just thought they were stupid. But you know what happens today? You could put $2,500 down now and finance the balance. But that's during the program, now, during the webinar. There's your Zelle. You see, you could Zelle, you can call the office now too. So let's play. You got a choice for a guy that stands in front of you that's brought in millions and billions and has millions of clients, and they can hold your hand to get you auto income. And if you call 800-254-9506, they're going to talk to you right away. Use a card, they will charge you 5% more. That's what the bank charges us. I know you got a sad story. Nobody cares. At least I don't think so. When I was a kid born in that damn taxi, threw me in a trash can. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. See, she was just a lousy person. But that's my childhood. How about if I repackage you my way? Would that be okay? Let's think about this today. All right, here's a corporation. This is a law book. It's public record. I'm not here to be CPA and attorney, all right, because I don't have any retainer. So guess what? A corporation is a legal person. I heard that when I was 7.5. Mrs. Hope, in front of her rich friends in poker game, said, don't talk to that piece of shit in the corner. I was the piece of shit. Isn't that nice for her to say when I was 3.5 years old too? So I heard this at 7.5. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library. Man, what does this mean? See, I was always talking like I'm 20 years above what I am. Had a beard at 12. Okay, she walked away. She was rude. 5 minutes later, here's a mocker face, here's a book. I read the book. I went to the library till I was 9.5. I got brave enough to send $10 away for a corporation. Would you? See, that same corporation today is $30, $30. See what it says? And may sue or be sued. A corporation is on Secretary of State's website. If they sue it, they sue you. You're the only voice it has. You're on the bank account too. They pierce the veil and come get you. That's what happens. Simple. But it says, not required, 17,983. That gave me an idea at 9.5 years old. I couldn't figure it out till 1984, 85, 86. So well, guess what? My first corporation cost me $10. So what did you pay? I bet you paid thousands of dollars, didn't learn diddly squat. By the way, $10, now it's $30. I got $100,000 of credit in the mail. We all did in the 70s and 80s. Everybody got credit without applying for credit. I got named in the movie Dave. Then I got sued. Can you imagine? I started the Orange County Blind Center, used the word Braille, didn't realize it belonged to the Braille Institution, and I got sued when I was 12 and a half. So we got to make sure we never bring the pain home. The lie. You lie to yourself every day. Simple. A corporation protects me, Ray. No, it does not. You signed for the car for the corporation. You did personally, SSN. Oh, you signed the lease of the building, SSN. Oh, you signed for the credit card, SSN. So when you bankrupt a corp, hypothetically, under the Federal Protection Act, they still come get you. You signed for it too. Wow. Now, Ken Yarrow and I wrote a book called File Segregation in 1987. I didn't like it. He wanted to lie. I said my division process is better. He says that takes 3 to 6 months. I said, I don't care. I file it, I publish it, and the IRS hands me an SS4. See, you want to get one SSN. Your problem is still you. Your lack of knowledge is what you brought the pain home to. Why? I don't get it. Let me write the list for you. How about if I give you your goal list, your daily list, your weekly list, and your project list? How about if I tell you what to do, and all you have to do is follow and do exactly what I say? And I'll get you to corporate millionaire status, and I guarantee it. Is that okay? I carry a $2 million bond. Now, here's the problem we all have. We all have an oh shit day, week, month, or year. 2009, I got worth basically through corporate structure, $3.7 billion. Billion with a B. I got 3 yachts in my backyard. Is that okay? We took one of my yachts in the backyard with 72 people. What's the fireworks? Oh, goody. See, everything I touch turns 100 million plus. It always has, always will. But that's the ultimate goal. There I am dead. I died, 541. Sucks. You the address, you'll find out I'm telling you the truth. This truth will set you free. Okay. So I'm in the coma. I'm hearing my wife talk to my CPA, tax attorney. He's tricking her to sign a POA. Then I heard the nurse ask, is he a donor? You see, that's not nice. He's the donor. I'm laying there. She calls the office and talks to Ron, my district manager. Can you help me? He drives a U-Haul truck to steal my books and CDs. IT manager Tom, he sells my websites and phone numbers to a porn site. I got 15 million people in my database. And this piece of, you know what? Hey! I got to die. But I got a chance to come back. So it's very simple. It was very simple. Stay in peace or come back or go back. I said go back. The nurse dropped her clipboard. Hey, he's alive! The machine went beep, beep, beep. And guess what? I wish I could have went boo, but I couldn't. See, life is not always fair. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. A lot of shitty people. Torrance, Long Beach, Long Island, Torrance, Carson, all these areas, and even Watts. Wow. You had to learn to kick it or run. I've been shot. I've also been knifed. But I never gave up. So let's understand. If you got a sad story to tell, most people don't really care. All they care is about it themselves. So what do we get to do? Always good. That's what I've said to everybody since I was a little kid. What you doing? How you doing? They knew I was being used and abused. They were just being nosy. I said, always good. Why? It's a mindset. For me, and I always said, thank you, Jesus, to myself. What do we get to do? Plan the problem. You are 45 to 75 years old, and you never planned a damn problem. What the hell's wrong with you? You're going to get your assets kicked left and right. Get up again and again. You didn't plan the problem. You didn't have your safety credit. What the hell's wrong with you? You brought the pain home to you and your family? That's not acceptable. Why did you do that? I know. You wanted to start a business with your friends and family at the kitchen table. Honey, we're going to start a business. We're going to jack up the carts, drop the score, get stuck, can't get it anymore. We're going to hawk our house and bring the pain home to you and me and be stupid. Well, that's what you all did. It's the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. What the hell is wrong with people? 3 divisions of you gave you 3 chances to try. Why didn't you let the division be the duck and the sheep versus you? I don't get it. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. So let's think. Plan the problem, safety credit, line of defense. In case we have an oh shit day, week, month, or year. We could play my way for a while. Now, when I'm training Ken Yarborough, I'm the one who created the 29% rule. 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Credit Karma kept saying 42% during the pandemic. I wanted to sue them. They're all stupid. What's wrong? But Credit Karma's got 2 reports, that's it, and they're wrong and all screwed up, in my opinion. And they have no fun ever to help you anyway. So let's play my way for a while. All cards fluctuate, but 2. If these go up and down based on utilization, and these don't, what should we do when we have an emergency and oh shit day? You jacked the wrong damn card up. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. We all do stupid things. Come on, even me. The reality is very simple. There's your 750 score. Now you can get some more. You blew it today too. You could have brought a person or 10 people into this webinar with me. I would have zailed you up to $1,000 of cash. Now. Zell. Or you could have used it for store credit. I've had people get into my programs without putting in any money because they refer people. Well, not what we do. Take a picture right now. Here's the problem. You jacked up all your cards. What do? File bankruptcy? You get a what? Debt consolidation crap? No. You take a picture. Supply credit turns into cash, and you reduce your debt to ratio. That's about $51,000 right there. So what do? Well, I'm going to keep it holding your hand, and we're going to analyze you right away. Then we're going to do a rapid rescore. I invented that 45 years ago, rapid score and rapid refresh. Me, let's have some more fun. It's winning the game. See, every time I couldn't find an answer, I had to create one for anyway, a solution. Now, this thing about 750 analytical 750, they're crazy. They're doing a hell of a job. You know what they want to do? They want to fire Credit Karma. I want to help them do that. See, I need Experian, all right, when I look at somebody to build them up and away, because Chase uses Experian. Personal and business cards up to 22 months with no interest rate at all. Hell, that's free money. I got to get this one right away. So do you. Here's the 10 steps to get to 750 score if you want to follow through. It's going to be up to you. What do? Let's think. Analytical, 750.com. I want them to fire Credit Karma. I want to do the commercial for them and say, you're fired. I'm going to come with t-shirts that say Analytical 750. And the back says, we fired Credit Karma. Weren't they funny? At least it's true. Now, they're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to analyze you, call you, charge you $25, sell you all 3 reports, and then they're going to start analyzing business reports too. Wouldn't that be fun? So right now, if you want to set it up, it's Zell, now. That's what you got to do. They're going to be analyzing Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and TransUnion, and Equifax. Your first analyzation is free when you sign up today. There you go. We get to play. FTC, Federal Trade Commission, says credit repair is fraud. Collecting money up front is a federal offense. It's right there. Oh, well, you got all these people with little caps on TikTok. The lady goes, I repair your credit. Oh, look at my score going up. Talk about lie. It's okay. If you wanted to pay someone to lie for you and do fraud, it's okay. It's right there. It's up to you. But you could actually get a free download of my book. They keep using my forms anyway. It's been a download for over 30 years. If you want a 750 score, you know what you should do? Let me get you 5,000 to 10,000 cards, real cards. Let's do a rapid rescore. Let's have the legal team go after the bad stuff up and down for 9 months for free. And let's charge you $1,500. Oh, well, all right. You know what? You get a discount because you're here today. It's $9.99. And you can stop bringing the pain home. Would that be okay? But it's a now. That's me. So we get to play to get you ready to be a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, corporation structure. See, I don't believe you're all an entrepreneur. I believe you can be an investor and get an income up to $10,000, $100,000 a month, or you can be the entrepreneur. It's up to you. But me, I just want to repackage you. By the way, there's your Zell. Call that office, 800-254-9506, now. Call it right away. Because when I'm done talking, the discount goes away completely. We get to play the Ray Reynolds University. 22,000 square foot building before I died in that coma. Isn't that fun? One technology drive, Irvine Spectrum. What do? We get to repackage you like I want to. Humpty Dumpty time. I think you're stuck, to be honest with you. How about we get a bunch of Lamborghinis? All right, how about we get a mansion, some Duffys? How about white men can jump? Stupid people say we don't. How about more Lamborghinis? Ooh. How about we get basically a race boat, a helicopter, U-Dog, and yachts and Ferraris? I call it simple. This is Ray's rules. Hey, if I can obtain it, so can you. Your problem is you didn't follow through. You don't know how to play. Let's learn to play my way for a while. It's Ray's rules. All right, we're going to say, see it, believe it, go get it, because that's how it works. So let's understand today. Now, here's the thing. I'm online 6 days a week, 6 days. The only Saturday I've taken off in 49 years is because it was Christmas. And if you don't show up to class, then you're going to fall in your what? It's your own damn problem. I've been donating my time for 49 years helping people like you. And if you don't show up, that's your own damn fault. Free classes, free what? But again, what do you get to do? I like goodies. You like goodies yet? If you allow, I'll obtain your credit report today. We'll analyze it right away, and we'll tell you exactly what to do. That's right, step by step. You see, every Friday, one of my live classes is analyzation class and giving you the steps you need to do for you. I do it for everybody. I've analyzed 50 million people so far. I like to get to know every client I have because as long as they're active, I'm going to memorize everything they do. I got to get them millionaire status. This guy's, he lost his job. He's got 2 kids. I don't believe him. I think he's full of crap. He's wearing his jammies. If he had 2 kids, he'd have an apartment or somewhere to live, right? You lost your job, drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, or Lyft or something. All right, then go to the church for the food. So let's do this. Let's understand. I ate out of a trash can when I was 3. I've been homeless 4 times in my life, and it sucks. So guess what we get to do? What did I do? I came out of the coma, 2011, everything was gone. My wife and kids are in the car. What the hell am I going to do? Well, it's simple. I always had 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. I'm prepared because I planned the problem. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Why don't you? What's wrong with you? These don't work? I bought my wife her next dream house. Isn't that fun? Happy wife, happy life. As long as she's happy, she can leave me alone and I can conquer the world. Isn't that fun? That's how it works. So today we get to play my way for a while. A division of me. You know the Lamborghini there worth $1 million? The payment's $6,900 a month. It was a division of a corporation, a division I guaranteed it. If I did it to the corp, they sue the corp, they'd sue me. If I guaranteed it, I'd get sued too. It's like, no. I need my line of defense. Sign a lease, get a building. How do you receive money? SS4. See, the corporation was designed by Supreme Court as a legal person, 50 corps, 50 states, and then cities, to receive money and pay tax when you're profitable. Money gets you honey. Then I created something called daisy chaining of credit. You take these, and you get 9 more. Would you like $1 million? See, your problem is you keep stealing the money from the family. Isn't that kind of stupid? Plus, you didn't know the rules and tools anyway. So let's understand. Do you want to be a millionaire? Say no. Please say no. I know you got these people on TikTok. I'm rich. Look at my helicopter. Look at my yacht. Blah, 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 blah. I've seen so much crap out there. It's ridiculous. You got these people. I don't even want to name them anymore. It's ridiculous. Don't buy a house because I'm stupid. You might as well say he's stupid because he is. All right, don't do this, that. Stop. They're not rich. Their corporations are rich. They're confusing the whole world. I'm rich. Yeah. Bunch of bullshit. That's one of my books, Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. I want you to have a rich corporation. Then I want to get you 9 divisions. Don't listen to that dingo. You need 21 LLCs. That's just plain stupid. Put these people on stage. I'll tear them apart. All right, knowledge to knowledge. Let's kick the shit out of them. Let's kill them. Knowledge to knowledge. Oh, well, what can I say? I get really excited to give you the truth. Corporation with 9 divisions, that's $1 million of credit. Then what are you going to do? 9 divisions of a Wendy's restaurant or storage unit or a piece of property. We get to play. Now, if you have a corporation today, oh, goody for you. What are you going to do? Me. That's about it. You don't know diddly squat. How about I get you $25,000 of credit to start out with? I charge you $2,500, give you 10 times your investment. I analyze, add history, pop credit right away. Would that be okay? And because you're here with me today, you save $500. It's $19.99. And now you get to go to class even more. Level 1, level 2, level 3. No more excuses for you because you're stuck with me. There's your Zell. There's a phone number to the office. 800-254-9506. See, do you want to play the game and win? Let's do this. Let's take corporate credit. It's all write-off anyway. It doesn't show up on personal file unless it's a Spark card. You get to write it all off, interest rate and credit card. And why don't we go finance the American dream? Borrow money's not taxable. Get your lifetime income. Fourplex, apartment complex, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, all right, something, or a storage unit. Isn't that the goal? When you drive by down in your city today, would you say, I own a piece? Would you like to own a piece? See, it's manageable debt. 100,000 of personal auto income, $1 million of corporate credit, and leverage money. That's what I've been teaching rich and famous people for 49 years how to do. You get to play my way. It takes 100,000 of credit. The office is 10%, that's 10 grand. Okay, it's 10 times more money you put in anyway. Today, if you did it during the webinar, I give you 50% off. $5,000 for 100,000 credit. You want it for you or the corporation to make a decision. If you want to start basically on a Kmart budget, it's simple. $50,000. What do? It's usually 5 grand. Now it's $29.99, as long as you did it while I'm talking to you, and you get a 10% if you Zelle too. We get to play. 25,000 of credit, $999. Hey, you piss away that every given month. What do? You save 10% on that too. If it's Zelle during the broadcast that I have with you. So there's your Zelle. Take a picture. Check it twice. We know we've been naughty or nice. And we got a phone number too. 800-254-9506. So if we look at the law, public record, corporation's a legal person. But I'm not here to be an attorney. But it does say you'll be sued, or it can sue. So who's the voice of the corporation when there's a lawsuit? You! Congratulations. You might want a division process. Your corp has 4 things it's allowed to do under raise rules. Do whatever you want. Buffer tax, all right? Corporate credit, it's a write-off and interest rate. Car fleet price, and a hotel, we get the free buffet. Divisions do 7 things. Ready to play? Line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price. Multiple credit reports. I can build all kinds of credit. I can separate liability for every piece of property I have. So if I bump through the divisions, I have no loan to value problem too. I build my line of defense. Isn't that what you should do? See, I had this problem. The Shakey's, the 31 flavors, the Subways and the shopping centers. I didn't want to pay a franchise tax fee for every entity. That'd be over 100,000 a month, $1 million too. That's ridiculous. Division process doesn't pay franchise tax fee. Was that okay? We built a corporate umbrella and we do it my way for a while. I like that. But again, I'm going to call it a bucket of money. A bucket of what? Money. So if we do this correctly, do you want to be a millionaire now or a millionaire corporation? If you play my way, we're going to get you to millionaire corporate structure in 9 locations. Now take a picture here. You want a Wendy's? You need what? How many divisions? 16. So, all right, storage units, 4-plex, apartment complex. We have to understand how to have subdivisions with divisions because I invented the process. Now, I had a problem in the 80s, late 80s. I got 53 million of credit cards. And this is when I created cash flow for your time in my books anyway. So what did I do? I created my first matrix, 4.6 million. 4.6 million, 18 months, 41 divisions, and I created 190,000 a month. Is that good? Just using the credit to keep it alive because I kept trying to shrink my limits. As long as I kept it alive with a balance and played with it, I get to play what? And the money game. And I get to win. Isn't that okay? You want to play up? Now here's subdivisions. Today, because I'm on broadcast only, 9 subdivisions, 699. It's ridiculous. But I want to help you get where you want to go. But that's a now situation. A division. If you give me a name of a person, a corporation, or whatever, like wholesale, whatever, like carpet or something, I can set up a dashboard for Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. Is that okay if I add history to it? You don't need tax at each after your daisy chain credit into millions of dollars, okay? So what do? Divisions are very simple at the office today. They're going to be focused on 3, 9, and 12, with or without credit. So you take your picture, there's what you have. You see a division is $1,000. It's a replacement of every entity because it's worth it even more. Today, if you did it while you're on the webinar with me, I'm giving you 9 at $9.99. It's a giveaway. But it's only during the webinar now. If you call after I'm done talking, you blew it. But that's on you. Again, what do we get to do? Let's see. We get 9, 18, 36. We get 72. That's a Zelle, now. The ultimate goal is learning to play the game to win. But again, if you Zelle, you get a 10% discount. Isn't that, you want subdivisions too? Do it at the same time. There's your Zelle. There's that phone number to the office too. See, I don't have an excuse to give you. I got to get you off your assets and go do it my way because I think your way sucks. Let's think. The Lamborghini, one of my favorite cars. I bought my first at 14 and a half years old. What did you do? I didn't go to high school. I went to Coast College. Driving a Lamborghini, going, boom, boom, boom. Isn't that fun? See, I've been reaching the dream. All right, always been what? Think to be the impossible. I've done it all my life. So I'd like to train you to be a CFO using the division process and become a Puppet Master Club. Would you join me in my Puppet Master Club? I've been doing this for 33 million millionaire clients. You want to be next? Let me know. There's Linda again. Scan it. Check it out. She'll tell you I made her a millionaire 5 times too. But we get to play the game. Even Shaq, he's winning the game. Warren Buffett winning the game. This is only 1,013 divisions there. We get to play. I'm going to talk about boring and steady. Every time I say something in TikTok, it always picks it up, it always copies it anyway, so they got little pieces. Maybe they had to learn to have the whole pie. But again, that's just with me. Did you take a picture I told you earlier today? See, that should actually be printed in color, and it should be your screensaver for your phone and your TV and even your computer. Once you put it on your desk, there's your real goal. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to be an investor. We can play both ways. Isn't that fun? So if you play with me, we're going to have a piece. Would you like 25, 50, 75? Make up your mind. I'll build you the credit to finance it. Wow. And you get to write it off without hurting your family. Never bring that damn pain home. You never should in the first place. I told you earlier to take a picture of that. These are the 10 businesses I've done for 49 years, auto income. We play it my way. If you want coaching just for your business, it's $30,000 a year, no problem. All right, I'll coach every other week with you. If you want to partner with me, you get a discount. It's $23,000. If you did it today before I'm done talking, it's 10 grand, half price. If you Zelle, you save another 10% on that. But if you don't do it now, you kind of blew it. But that's on you, not me. So what do? You could put $2,500 now. Zelle, and get into the program and finance it anyway. See, there's always a way to play the game and win. The only thing people have is excuses. Remember, $5,000 on this card is $50 a month. Linda put $2,000, $26 a month. So if you Zelle, or call the office now, you can learn to play the game. You got to look behind that curtain every step of the way, please. Me, I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to stay strong. I'm going to do my best and let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. We have the ability to change our lives if we want to. I believe you're stuck. I believe you got knocked down. Friend and family kind of rip you off, and you really don't know what to do next. You're kind of guessing. How about you stuck with me 6 days a week? Wouldn't that be fun? You spend the whole day Saturday with me too. But again, this is just me. So the bottom line is very simple today. All right, we're going to do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all. And remember, that's a Zelle now. I'll call the office right away. Have a great and blessed day.